Thank you for tuning in to Island Focus and having the opportunity to meet Jeff Goodwin, who is the State 4-H Program Director. Glad to see you here.
It's great to be here.
And please remind me that 4-H is not FFA.
They're two separate organizations.
However, 4-H is in youth centers and in many communities.
And the land-grant university in each state manages the 4-H program. So that's UH Manoa in this state. So that's where we're based out of.
Okay, and for the audience that might not be familiar with 4-H, can you explain a little bit more about your goals and how it runs?
You know, we reach kids 9 to 19 years old, and positive youth development is what we're focused on. The projects are just the vehicle to get us to that positive youth development. So the STEER project or whatever, that's just what you do to keep them busy and engaged and teach them some life skills along the way. So.
Well, I'm a great supporter of local agriculture and having our young people have different experiences that are outside the classroom. But in a metropolitan setting, how do you interest young people in 4-H?
You know, you have to go where the kids are. You have to have projects that interest them. A good example in this island is we have a very, very strong military 4-H program present. So we have a 4-H club on most of the military installations on Oahu. So it's a way for those kids to have something familiar when they get moved around the globe. They've got something that they're used to when they go to their new location.
So 4-H is around the country?
Yes.
And when you were younger, I bet you were part of 4-H.
I started when I was a senior in high school, and I only started because a 4-H volunteer came to my house and said, you need to do this project. And so I said, sure. So the lesson is a lot of times it just takes the ask.
So how might a young person or a family get involved with 4-H?
Probably the best way is just to go to the website, the Hawaii 4-H website. You'll see all the programs that we have. You'll see contact information for each extension office in the state. You'll see my contact information there. And so that's the best first start, is to contact your local extension person.
So when we see the logo of the clover with the 4-H's, what does that represent?
Head, heart, hands, and health. Pledge my head to clear thinking, my heart for better loyalty, and my hands to larger service, and my health for better living is what we try to train those kids to not forget. So
you're really promoting the values of building community?
Yeah, community and family. And again, it's a family-focused program, 4-H is, and I think that's a very good thing in this day and age. Anytime we can have families working together on things and being together, it's a good thing for those kids.
So in senior year, when you were raising a steer, you obviously didn't grow up in Honolulu.
No, I grew up in Texas. I actually grew up on a ranch, so I knew all about cattle already. It wasn't like I didn't know anything.
It was a natural.
It was, and I was never in 4-H because I was busy doing everything else. And that's the biggest challenge with kids, is they're so busy. They're involved in so many things, and their spare time is very scarce to do something.
Well, it would be wonderful to build young people's interest and curiosity. And I think that's what 4-H does.
Yeah, we try to get them interested and curious about something. And again, that's the hook. And we work with them on that interest while we do positive youth development with them.
So are the volunteers trained as well? Yeah,
we train volunteers to go work with those local clubs and work with those kids. And anytime you put an adult in the life of a young person, you know, it's tough being a kid, right?
Yeah.
Anytime you put an adult in the life of a young person, that's a good thing. It gives them somebody they can go to when they need advice or help.
Well, thank you very much for your leadership, and I'm going to look forward to seeing more programs start.
I'll try to oblige that wish.
Thank you. We've had the opportunity to meet Jeff Goodwin, who is the State Program Director for 4-H.